Let me ask you something very important. Have you ever felt like your child is being stubborn, difficult, or not listening? Have you ever asked yourself, why is my child behaving like this? Now here is the truth. What if your child is not being difficult, but simply growing? What if what you see as bad behavior is actually a normal stage of development? Because many parents correct behavior without understanding the child. And when you don't understand your child, parenting becomes frustrating. But when you understand how children grow, everything begins to make sense. Today on Hoperise Channel, we are unlocking something powerful. We are learning about child development and how to meet children's needs at every stage. Stay with me. Every child grows and develops step by step. From the moment a child is born, they begin a journey of change. They learn to sit, to crawl, to walk, to talk, to think, and to relate with others. This process is called child development. Child development is the process by which a child grows physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially over time. And here is something very important. Children do not develop all at once. They develop in stages. Each stage comes with new abilities, new behaviors, and new needs. These stages are called developmental milestones. For example, at around 3 months, a child begins to respond to voices and follow movement. At 6 months, they may start sitting with support and making sounds. At 12 months, they may stand, walk with support, and say simple words. At 18 months to 2 years, they begin to walk, explore, and express themselves more. As they grow into 3 to 5 years, they start speaking clearly, playing with others, and showing emotions. As they reach school age, they learn responsibility, friendships, and independence. Each stage matters. Each stage is important. And each stage requires understanding. Because if we expect too much too early, or misunderstand what is normal, we may respond wrongly as parents. For example, a toddler crying is not being stubborn. They are learning to express themselves. A child asking many questions is not being annoying. They are learning about the world. A teenager seeking independence is not being disrespectful. They are learning to become responsible. When you understand development, you stop reacting with frustration and start responding with wisdom. Now let us talk about something very important. Children do not only grow, they also have needs. Every child has needs that must be met for them to grow well. These needs are not only physical. Yes, children need food, clothing, and shelter. But they also need emotional care, social support, and guidance. Let us look at these needs. Children need love and care. They need to feel safe, accepted, and valued. They need to know that someone is there for them. Children need stimulation. They need opportunities to learn, play, explore, and discover. Simple things like talking, singing, and playing help the brain grow. Children need protection. They need to be safe from harm, abuse, and neglect. They need adults who watch over them and guide them. Children need guidance. They need to be taught what is right and wrong. They need direction, not fear. When these needs are met, children grow well. But when these needs are not met, children may struggle. Now let us talk about something many parents do not understand. Not all children develop at the same speed. Some children may reach milestones earlier. Others may take more time. This does not always mean something is wrong. But sometimes, a child may experience developmental delays. This means the child is slower in reaching certain milestones. For example, a child may take longer to speak, to walk, or to interact with others. There are many reasons why this can happen. It may be due to health conditions. It may be due to a lack of stimulation. It may be due to stress in the family. It may be due to neglect or lack of care. Children who experience stress, trauma, or family conflict may also struggle in development. For example, a child exposed to violence or constant fear may have difficulty learning or trusting others. A child who is not given attention may struggle with communication or emotional expression. This is why caregivers must be very observant. If a child is not developing as expected, it is important to seek support early. Early support can help the child grow and reach their full potential. Now let us talk about your role as a parent or caregiver. You are not just a provider. You are the first teacher. You are the guide. You are the safe place. The way you respond to your child affects how they grow. When you talk to your child, you are building their mind. When you play with your child, you are building their brain. When you comfort your child, you are building their emotional strength. When you guide your child, you are shaping their future. So what can you do practically? Talk to your child often. Even when they are very young, play with them. Simple games matter. Observe them. Notice how they grow. Encourage them. Celebrate little progress. Be patient. Every child grows at their own pace. And most importantly, be present. Because your presence is powerful. As we come to the end of this session, remember this. Your child's behavior is not just something to correct. It is something to understand. When you understand how your child grows, you will parent with more patience, with more wisdom, with more love, and you will begin to see not just behavior, but potential. So don't rush your child. Don't compare your child. Walk with them. Guide them. Support them. Because every stage of growth is building the future. And in our next session, we are going to talk about something many parents ignore. But it affects everything. We will talk about looking after ourselves as parents. Because a tired, stressed parent cannot give the best to a child. So if you want to become a better parent, you must also take care of yourself. Make sure you don't miss it. Subscribe to Hoperise Channel. Share this video with someone who needs it. And join this journey of changing the way we care for children. Because when we raise children well, we build stronger families and a better future. Stay with me.